Alright, what's up everybody? Last time we stopped on this video, we got the whole 3 medallions key puzzle solved and killed the first boss. Now we're going to proceed through the police jail station, all the way up until the point of getting everything set up for the clock tower puzzle, and dealing with Mr. X. It should be a pretty straightforward shot. We're going to have to play a segment as Ada. And once we get into the sewer facilities, we will save once we get past the first original early section. That will be our second save, right before we start handling all the end stuff for that area. And then we'll make one final save and nest right before the plant monsters and finish the game through. And that should be it, if everything goes well. We're not going the Magnum gun route. We will be going a different route that doesn't use the Magnum. To get an S+ ranking, you need to finish the game under 3 hours, and you can't save more than 3 times. Real easy. You can't actually get the Magnum if you really want to, but we're not going to. So, as you guys can see, I got my handgun ammunition, I got my first aid spray, and I got my knife. I usually like to use a shotgun during this next section, but we're going to save some shells by making sure we use the rest of his handgun ammunition, because after we use his handgun ammunition, that's pretty much about it. So we get a little cutscene right here, and Ada doing her thing.
Hey, I'm not done talking.
So we're going to go and follow her over here. And you don't have to kill that zombie there, but I like to kill it because I always do, man. And he might come back later, and we don't want those problems. Grab the map here. You can start knifing him. I think I'm going to go ahead and shoot him with a couple shots and knife him to death. Cool. And we got the crit on the head, which is fantastic. We're going to run through here, talk to our guy to trigger a cutscene, and then keep it moving. This is our ultimate goal, to get back here with 2 of the electrical fuse pieces to open up the jail cell to grab the parking pass and all that good stuff. We're going to go ahead and take the crank here. And I do believe, I think that's it in that room. I know once we get inside there, we'll be able to pick up a couple more items. So we're just going to head back out here. Leon's file has to deal with dogs. Claire's file has to deal with, liquors. So that's one thing to remember. So that zombie's done. We don't have to worry about him. We come out in this parking garage. No dogs yet. Dogs will be showing up eventually. And we're just going to cruise ourselves over here to the other part of this area and knock out some of these quests. Alright, so we're going to go to the door. Go ahead and pick this up, because this will allow us to get a little stock bump for our pistol, which makes a huge difference. There we go. We're going to go through this door. These zombies are asleep for now. We'll never have to come back here, but we are going to pick up the shotgun shells, which are 4. And we're going to head out into the main parking lot and pick up that bump stock before we move on and do any more stuff, because we want that attachment to the gun as soon as possible. So we'll head right back out here. Again, if you're playing Claire, you want to be careful in this area because you got lickers instead of dogs, and lickers are way more terrifying than the dogs. Well, the dogs you just have to shoot them, but the whole thing with Claire is with the lickers, they get into weird positions and you have to be careful. So we're going to examine, unlock the car door, come over here, pick it up, and put that on, combine that. There we go. And we're good to go. So now we're going to go back to this area since I got our little bump stock. Push through here. And, oh, went the wrong way. You're going to have some dogs and some kennels in the other room where we're going to dispose of them. Because we need to dispose of them, because eventually when we turn back on the power in this area, the dogs are going to get released. And surprise, surprise, if you didn't kill them inside the container cage, you're going to have them hopping around, which is not a good thing for us to have going on. Alright, so we got the dogs here. And usually 3 shots is enough with the handgun to kill him.
Son of a bitch.
Alright. And all 3 dogs are dead, which is good. Oh, almost forgot before I leave this room. We want to pick up that gunpowder so we can use it to make more shotgun shells. And come around the corner here. Now, in this next room, I do believe there is a knife. And I think there's a knife. I think there's a knife early on in here, if I'm not incorrect. There's a knife. I know there's a flashbang. Just gotta check all these. Okay, that's a red herb. So we'll take that. And we'll grab this. Combine it. It's not as well. It's never bad to have a lot of health items, in my opinion. So we'll push that back in. I think this one is roaches, so we won't open that one. And that's nothing. I think there's one guy in here. He has a flash grenade or a knife. I forget which. Push that back close. I know one of these definitely does. Yeah, there we go. This guy got some flashbang. So we like these for Leon because it helps with the tyrant fight at the end of the game. So we're gonna hoard these. Push this guy right back in, and that's it. We don't want no problems from him. I'm debating whether or not I should kill this guy right here. I got a lot of gun shell. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, we got lucky. 1 single crit. That's real lucky. When you get the good crits like that, you always like, yeah, that's good shit. You always feel good when you get those. All right, cool. So there's one with the woman that's just shaking, and she doesn't offer anything. But it's always funny just to see, like, hey, well, I don't know why you're shaking, but you know, that's just how it goes. So opening this up, closing it, and I know Homeboy's in there. I swear there was a knife in one in here, but maybe I was wrong. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and grab this key, which is a major item, which is gonna cause this guy to wake up. And you can kill him, or you don't have to. I'm just gonna let him wake up and be mad because, I mean, if I have to, I'll deal with him later. But I don't think he'll end up following me through because I'm too quick. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pop the crank here. Okay. Go into the door here. We got some items to pick up. We're gonna combine these two to get more gunshot, shotgun ammo. Pick up this, combine it with the red and blue. Now we got a nice red, green, blue herb mixture. And there's some dogs in here eventually. Let's go ahead and get inside here. I like to go ahead and just open these right away and get the piece out, but that's just me. You don't have to. Get it out that filthy orange box. Okay, and we're gonna make sure we place one of those before we leave, just to kind of get it out the way. So we're running over here. Everything's clear out this room. We're gonna do this little puzzle. I don't know if you can really call it that. I think it's 3-4. Yeah, it's 3-4. That's it. So now we're gonna have some dogs coming through, because you know the dogs want to be starting some shit. So here's one dog. Ooh, I missed 2 shots. That was pretty bad. And then I think there should be one more dog, if I'm not incorrect. Should be one more. Our zombie friend did follow us. It's all good. We'll deal with him. And we're gonna knife him up. Alright, that should be enough. Because we're not coming back to this area. Got a dog here. And I believe he's dead. We should have one that comes right around this corner, I think. Missed 1 shot. Not too bad. There should be one more, I think, that comes through here. I could be wrong, though. One more? No. Okay. There it is. That was the one more. Those 3 we already killed because you should have killed them because you don't want no problems. And then there's going to be 2 more out in the parking garage, which is okay. Oh, wrong way. As you can hear, those are zombies where we got the shotgun shots from. Ooh, I'm missing my shots today, man.
Shit.
Okay. My shots could have been a lot better, but like I said, these are just excess handgun rounds we're just trying to use. Shotgun's a lot easier. You land 1 shot, they're dead. But, you know, use those handgun ammos. If we don't have to waste shotgun shells, we really shouldn't. Because shotgun shells are precious. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and drop one off. And then we're going to go back in here. Now, there is a door that you can use the key to unlock down here. And I think it gives like a little photo film roll for one of the solutions to one of the puzzles or one of the locks. I'm not going to really worry about that. Because, in all honesty, man, you know, I really don't need the items from that room. You know, I don't think anybody really does, unless it's like your first playthrough. Oh, going the wrong way. So, I mean, you could go down there and then go back to the area where you got those shotgun shells where the zombies were sleeping but now are awake, and you can pick up some extra stuff. I don't know what's in there, man. I know it's definitely the film room and something else, but it's not important. Alright, so, I'm stumbling around here, but just trying to get right back over to the area I was at. I just wanted to drop off that item in the electrical socket or whatever, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, if you go back through that blue door, there's one door you can use with the little key that we just picked up. But we're going to go through here, and we're going to go up the stairs. So that's where we're going. So now we're back up to the top, back to the police station. There's going to be a lot of zombies down that hallway, but we're going to use the rest of our handgun shells, ammunition, stuff like that, before we do anything else. So there goes another one. Tap on the light here. And we're gonna look for the gunpowder here. We got that. The high quality gunpowder. More handgun shells and handgun bullets. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna use all these. Magnum rounds, we're not gonna pick the Magnum round in this run. There goes like one little monkey things if you end up shooting them. You shoot all of them, you get the unlimited knife usage thing unlocked. Alright, so we're going to keep these handgun ammunition. We're going to put in those shells, the blue herb. We're going to put in that. We're going to go ahead and keep the crank. We're going to go ahead and put down the flash grenade. We're going to keep this in hand, put that in there. We have a knife with another healing item. You only need 1, so we're going to keep these together like that. We're looking pretty good. I'll just take these out real quick. And we are going to combine these. And put it back in the storage, hit tab. We got 19 shells, so we're looking pretty good. But like I said, we don't want to use them all yet. We'll take out this green herb and this blue herb and combine them together. And put it back in storage. And as you see, we got a nice little supply built up. We're going to have to deal with some zombies in this hallway, but we got plenty of shotgun shells and we have a knife, so we'll be fine. There's going to be one right around the corner right here. On the ground. Fire a couple more shots. Ooh, man. I'm bad with shots today. But like I said, these are all extra shots we need to burn off anyway. Because we're not going to be using the handgun that much the rest of the game. Cool. Got the shot on him. A couple more shots to his head. And we're going to use a knife just to cut him up a little bit to make sure he's dead. And we got one guy right here. Cool. So we want him to stumble on through, because we want to get rid of him right now while we can. And we're gonna slice him up. Make sure we dismember the legs. Well, we got it. Alright. So we got this guy around the corner. Come over here. And we're gonna... Oh. Dismember him. And break this knife. Because we don't need it anymore. Cool. We're gonna pick up the knife right here on this. And I think he's still alive. Alright, cool. Put in this little plug here. Open this side up. So we dealt with all the zombies here in this hallway, so when we come back running through here, we won't have to worry about them when Mr. X is chasing us and all that fun stuff. Alright, cool deal. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop off our pistol. We're going to go ahead and pick back up our shotgun and take out our 19 shells. Looking pretty good here. Got a healing aid. We got our knife. We don't need to bring any flashes or grenades, so we're doing pretty okay. Take their little buddy right here. There we go. And walk through here. And I think we have one zombie that's going to appear. I think it falls through the door. Yeah, there it does. Falls through.
Oh, what the hell?
Does a front flip. And that's 2 shots, so it should be dead. You know what? Just want to decapitate it just to make sure. Okay, I think that's all the zombies here. Oh, and we boarded that one up, so we don't have to worry about that one. And we're good to go. So yeah, all the zombies dealt with. Alright, so we're back out here in the main hallway. When we go back through that small hallway eventually, remember there's going to be a liquor there. Because it wasn't there before. Now at this point you can start hunting for the Magnum, but I do believe you can't really get it all the way until Mr. X spawns. And if you want to get the Magnum while Mr. X chases you, that's you, but I don't like that. That's just my preference. Alright, so we'll go through this door over here. Truth be told, we could have just went through the back way. We didn't have to go all the way around the way we did, but that's okay though. Use the crank. And this will make it so we can get rid of the crank. We don't need this anymore. So we go right in there and discard that. And that's it. Keep on rolling. You won't be able to get through that door unless you're Claire. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to run downstairs real quick because I believe there's some shotgun shells. We could trade one zombie kill potentially for some shotgun shells or something. We got another zombie right there. He's going to get ready to burst on through. So he's going to burst on through. I do think we had to get all the way down to the hallway before he bursts. Yeah, so he burst through. So the zombie fell through. So we're going to try to catch him. And we got him with the decap. And should be some shotgun. Oh no, there's a high grade ammo. So that's why we came down here real quick. We will never come back down here. But we wanted just to pick up that gunpowder. If you do come back down here with the club key to get the stuff while Mr. X is chasing you, he will follow you down here, so be careful. If you're gonna go and do that, make sure you have a flash grenade, so when he follows you into that room, you can just flash grenade and leave, you know, and all that good stuff. And I guess, you know what, in all honesty, we probably could have taken this from the top staircase and went down there and then blocked it. I always forget that, so go upstairs first, then go downstairs, then block that, and then you will basically won't have to waste any shotgun shells at all. Alright, so we got some more handgun shells. Handgun bullets. We're gonna go through this door first. We got some zombies to deal with. Blue herb right here. And there's a zombie right around here. Got him. And there's gonna be one more. There's gonna be one more. And we're gonna come up real close. Make sure we finish him. Alright, cool. So we got 15 shots. We're gonna pick up some more right here. Back up to 19 shots, and we're gonna pick up this little thing right here, the wheel. All right, and that's all we had to pick up. We can't go. I'm not wrong, right? Yeah, there should be a door in here we can't go through. Yeah, that's the door for Claire. That has a knife in there and her electronic piece, but we can't go through there, so that's okay. So, what we're actually gonna do, so I'm gonna go ahead and, well, we can't drop none of this stuff up. I do believe there's an item box outside. Be forewarned, this is at the point of which you're about to activate Mr. X. So if you don't want to activate Mr. X, make sure you do everything you want to do before you do this next segment, because as soon as you come down this ladder is going to collapse, which means the only way you can go through back to the police facility is by going to the door over there after you extinguish the fire, and you're going to have to deal with Mr. X. Mr. X is not bad because we prep for him, but your first playthrough can be really stressful because if you didn't prep everything, like through the library, get everything ready to deal with Mr. X, he can be a handful. But, I mean, that's what he's supposed to do for your first playthrough. He's supposed to make you feel scared. He's supposed to make you get a lot of anxiety. So we got some zombies over there. They're going to be busting through the door. I'd recommend to go through the door first, because once they come through the door, you'll be able to line up your headshots a lot better, but that should be fine. We'll see. So we're gonna have to do a double shot on the second zombie, but both of them got decapped. We're gonna flip this switch, like so. And we're gonna go inside here and set up. So we're gonna combine this, more shotgun shells, fantastic. And we're gonna combine this here, and we're gonna run through here, and we're gonna pick up the club key. Club key's right here. We are not going to need this key. I mean, there's a couple more doors to open, but we're just gonna keep the club key because we're getting the club key and getting the fuck out of here. Dodge. So we got all our bullets right there. We got our one flash. I'll keep one flash on me in case we get into a position. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna hoard it. I'll be fine because I'm pretty sure that I'm thinking of like the room with Mr. X. I should be fine. You know what? Just to be sure, I'll just take out the one. All right. So we got our knife. We got a little razzle dazzle flash grenade. I am going to go ahead and use one of these to heal full. And I'm actually going to bring an extra heal item because sometimes shit gets crazy, guys. Let's just be honest. Mr. X gets a little funny. So we got our shotgun shells. We got our club key. Also, the room that Mr. X chases into, there's a zombie that spawns, and there's also a licker. So sometimes we just have to flash, get away, and then just take damage from a licker and just run out the room. So we got everything really good to deal with Mr. X right now. We're going to solve that library puzzle. That's going to give us access to the roof, which will allow us to finish the clockwork puzzle and get the second electronic piece and advance on to the sewer area. Okay. So come over here. This is going to shut everything off. We're going to run through here. Pick up the red herb if you want. You don't have to. Here's when Mr. X shows up. And we're going to run right back outside. And to the right. And we're going to wait for him to come outside. And if you prepped everything like we were supposed to, this segment is going to go very fast. If you didn't, you're going to be in a world for hurt while you're running around the police station dodging Mr. X. He sees us, he aggroes, so we're just going to go ahead and just run around him like so. And like I said, we run faster than Mr. X, so you don't have to panic too much. Plus, it takes some time to go through doors. If he tries to swing at you and he misses, he does stop, pause, stand up, fix himself, and then run. So we got a good running distance on him. So I'm just going to keep up with the pace. We're going directly to use our club key on the lower floor. Keep in mind, like I said again, there will be a licker and a zombie, which is annoying, but I mean, we have to deal with it. If you're Claire, you can actually go through that door with the blue emblem instead of having to go all the way around. Our goal is to grab the little piece that will allow us to, the car jack, which allows us to progress to the roof. So we're coming through here. Once you get to this door, you're walking. You're not running, because there is a licker here now. And that sucks, but we don't want these problems. And if you boarded up everything, I don't think you'll have to worry about that zombie. So we're coming over here to the club key. We're going to go ahead and use this. And we're going to go through this door. We are going to grab the gunpowder right here since we're here. And we are going to run because we don't have that much time. We're going to grab this. And we are also going to grab this. Once you grab that piece, it makes it so that Mr. X is going to show up. So what I do is I wait for Mr. X to show up. Because I don't want those problems with the liquor and shit. So here he comes. He's going to come through that door since we opened it. Yeah. And we're going to run around. So there goes Mr. X. Because he gets teleported to us, we're just going to run around him and then run out. And I know there's a liquor down here, but we're just going to have to deal with that. So we're running through. We're going to go drop some items off because we can. So we're going this way. Go inside the item box. We are going to drop off the flash because we're good. Drop off the grenade. We're going to keep that piece. We no longer need that clover piece. We're going to go ahead and drop off the herb. Go ahead and drop off that. And drop off the extra healing item because we don't need it anymore. And then we're just going to run up the opposite way over here. So he follows us. And he's going to follow us all the way over here. And we're going to run this way. All the way around. And he's aggroed on us, but like I said, we got plenty of time. If you prepped everything, we have plenty of time. So we're going to run up over here. And we're going to grab this. Use the jack. Grab the very first one and move these all over one. Let go. Up the ladder. He's just in the door now. We're doing good. And we're going to run through this door, all the way down. We're going to immediately turn right, but we're going to get ready to shoot a zombie that's going to be right in front of our face. So here comes the zombie. Missed it. That's okay, though. We'll get that back. And we're going to run inside this door. And once you're in this room, you don't have to worry about Mr. X because he can't come in this room for some reason, so we're going to use that to our advantage. We only got one zombie to deal with, and then when we run out, we will pick up that knife that we use. But that's why I like the knife with the shotgun, because it's a very good defensive option. Go ahead and take this back after you go ahead and use it the first time. We're going to go around here, and we'll come back to that. But first and foremost, we're going to go all the way back here, and we're going to grab this large amount of gunpowder, which we're going to combine with a high grade, so we get more shotgun shells. So we're going to hold on to that. You probably did the hardest part. Well, I would say that's the hardest part with Mr. X so far. If you prepped everything, it's not that bad. If you didn't prep anything, well, you run around like crazy, man. So you might hear him running around outside stomping his feet, but rest assured he cannot get inside this room. So we are going to take this piece. We're going to put the big piece in its place. And then we're going to go back downstairs and put the small piece inside the case and collect the last electronic piece we need to get the parking permit passed. Put the small one there. We are good to go. And when we come around the corner here, pick up this little electronical piece. Bam. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And like I said, I just like to open these up right away. I don't like to let them sit in my inventory like that. Okay. So, gotta figure out where my bearings are at. Okay, so we go out through this way, and we pick back up our knife, and I think there's one more zombie around this corner. I could be wrong. No, it's not, because it probably walked down the other hallway. We're gonna come all around alongside here, open up this door, and it's good we cleared this door out because now we can just run through here right quick. over here. We are gonna run down the stairs. Around here. Run back through this way, out through the exit, and go down these stairs. And if you clear those zombies like you're supposed to have done already, then you should have no problems. Right through here, straight to the right. All the zombies that we had to deal with are already dead. Except for that one that's going to come through the window, which is fine. So we're going to come all the way over here. We're going to hit up our item box. We are going to pick up 2 flashes. Or you can use a flash and a grenade. Tell you what, we'll be good about this. We got that there, we got that there, put that there. We are going to use, take out 1 flash grenade, and we're going to take out, let me see here, 1 regular grenade, and you'll see why. You can use 2 flashes if you want, that's up to you, but I don't want to, I like to hoard my flashes. So we're going back this way, so we can go back to the police department area and put in our last electronic piece, complete the puzzle, and then we'll get out of here to the next section. Alright, so now we're about to be back in the police station where we needed to be. We're going to head over to the jail section. If you killed everything that you needed to kill, you shouldn't have to worry about this part. My first playthrough was very messy. I still had dogs here. It was a whole hot mess. So coming around the corner, through this door. We already took care of that zombie early on, so we don't have to worry about shit about him. And gonna go into our inventory, and we're gonna equip a flashbang right now to get ready. Come to the left here, deposit the last electronic piece, and we're gonna solve for this. There we go. Cool. We're just trying to get everything to light up and connect to the one up there. Let me see here. One of these pieces is supposed to light up. I'm not the best with these puzzles, but I do know. There we go. See, a part of the puzzle has to have the orange light up like that. And that can only go left or right, so that means we have to switch this one. That one like that. That one like that. Like that. There we go. And it's solved. Alright, so once you pick up this stuff, a lot of stuff's about to happen, so just get ready. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to pick up the extra first aid spray, because we like health stuff, in case things get real shitty. And there's the Ben's memo. We're going to pick up his parking permit. This is the part you kind of got to say calm. So we got the parking permit, and I'm going to turn around right here. We're going to run straight down here. And we are going to pull this lever. And Mr. X is going to appear, and we're going to throw a flashbang. Go to our inventory, equip the grenade. He gets, Mr. X gets blinded, so we're just going to run. And we're going to throw a grenade right here. And run by everybody. And run out this way. And that's why we had the grenade and the flashbang, just so we can get through that part okay. Mr. X bursts through the window, Ada shows up, hits him with the car, and we're safe. Come right over here. Put inside the parking permit key. And you're going to enjoy a little bit of cutscenes and a little conversation with Ada, so there's really nothing too serious going on here. But that's how easy Mr. X can be dealt with. A little plan and a little prepping makes your life a lot easier. You don't prep it, he can become very stressful, but your first playthrough, you don't know to get everything arranged so when he does spawn, you can get out of his way right away. No one knows, you know. It just this is how it is.
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
Well, what
We
exactly?
got some nice ammunition and a grenade that we're gonna get from this gun shop over here. If you go through Claire will end up going through that path over there, through that chain link fence that's blocked up. What will happen is there'll be a couple zombies that show up, rustle against the gate and bust it open while you can chase with Mr. X, and then you're up that pathway. And she has her whole little separate other way. She has to go to the orphanage. But we're just going straight to the sewers. Because apparently Leon is about that sewer life. We're sitting at 1 hour and 13 minutes. Doing pretty good. A lot of things can be streamlined from the things that I do to, you know, reduce the amount of, you know, carbon footprint, or like basically how much you're moving around through everything. But this is like a, just, you know, a way to show for the S plus run and stuff like that, you know, to get the simple S plus run on your standard run through. So we pick up all the stuff inside here. We're gonna head to the back. We're gonna get a little cutscene with the shop owner. I'm just gonna skip through that really quick. And he's going to let us go through. We go over here to Ada.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation?
And like I said, that's about it.
Pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
And that's why I'm looking for She's the one Umbrella responds to unleashes.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting. Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
I think there's an item pickup coming up. I don't know what it is. I think it's an herb, maybe? I'm not too sure. Hopefully some shells. I love shells. So get down here. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around here. No? No, it's over here.
Jesus.
I don't think it's shells, though, now that I remember. Yeah, it's handgun ammo. And it's good to get handgun ammo because, like, when we get in certain segments, we can take out some monsters. We can just use up our handgun ammo instead of using our precious shotgun shells. So they got a save room in here. I'm gonna open this up. I don't want to waste a shotgun shell, so we're just gonna take out Matilda. And see, we'll put that back in there. We'll put that in there. That goes down here. Shotgun shells there. Gonna switch to Matilda because we got a segment where we're gonna need to blow something up, and I don't want to use a shotgun shell or a grenade to blow it up because that'd be horrible. Makes no sense. Come around here. Got some more shotgun, or I'm sorry, more handgun bullets. They're pretty plentiful. Go down here.
Again?
Turn around.
No chance.
Our boy Leon's gonna jump down here. We're gonna have to escape a crocodile. So skip this cutscene, and I'm just running. I usually like to lean to the left. Like he starts charging, and I'll lean to the left, and then I'll lean to the right. Then I like to lean back to the left again. And I think that was pretty much about it. Because I think now we're about to slide down. Yeah, we should be sliding down right here. And this is the reason why we got the handgun out. The one shot with the handgun instead of using this grenade over here. If you didn't have any ammunition, you would use that grenade. Or wasting a shotgun blast. And let me see here. And Ada's gonna show up right here and let us up. If you die the first time you see the alligator, don't feel too bad. That happened to me numerous times.
Leon, up here.
There we go.
Hell was.
Just get up here.
Cool deal.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
So now we're coming up to a segment with Ada.
I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
Gotta take this elevator ride down in a cutscene, and then we'll be in control of Ada for the next part of the game.
Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was. Annette is far more dangerous.
Head on out here. Through this door. It's another save point here, but we're not going to be using that because we're going for S plus run. If you're just going for S, you can save this pretty much many times as you want. Okay, so Leon got shot. Now we got Ada. She's going to have a special tool for her secret weapon. What it is just a little EMF visualizer. It can mess with electronical components. So the first one is going to be, of course, right here for the power box. Then you want to go ahead and do it for this up here. Excuse me. I'm going to climb up here, and you're going to run through, and you're going to have a power source down here to your right that you're going to need to activate right there. Then you can do the fan. Then you do this device right here before you drop down there because there's a zombie. We're going to go back and equip our handgun. And hopefully we can get this guy in 9 shots. Yeah, that guy's an asshole. We're just gonna scooch on through the door here. We're gonna grab these handgun bullets up here. We get 12 more. And we're gonna deal with this guy right here because he'll follow us all the way down and cause problems. So he's on the ground. And we got his head. So great. Alright, so now we can go ahead and deal with this stuff down here. I'm just gonna run down here. Around this corner. We're gonna lure this zombie over here. We're just gonna run around him. Come around the corner. Get our little visualizer ready. Just run straight right here. One's gonna drop down, that's fine. We're gonna turn this on. And we're gonna switch back to our gun. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna pick up some more handgun shells. So we got 16 now. And we're also gonna pick up this little flashbang, which will be nice. And deal with this guy over here. Alright. And what we're gonna do now is toss this. And we're gonna run by all the zombies. There should be one over here, I think. We might be able to shoot him in the leg. There should be one more fat boy over here or around the corner or something. Unless he's not there. No, I guess he's not there. Anyways, that's it. Take this little green thing up to the next section. Run down the hallway. You see the other silent taste bitch just walking casually. Once we go through this door, Mr. X is gonna come after us, so I gotta get my little thing ready here. And we're gonna get over here. Power right here. And I'm gonna flip this switch right here. And we're gonna go ahead and hit this up. And we're gonna come over here this way. We're gonna start angling at this and moving towards the fan. And we're gonna hop right through as he swings at us. That's very nerve-wracking. I hate that part every time, but it's just something you're gonna have to deal with. I don't like it how Mr. X is always up in our business. So we go up the stairs, come around here. Come around here. Drop it here because we're going to need to get the bracelet. Pick that bracelet up. And then we're going to get trapped in here. Skip through the cutscene.
Bravo. Gonna burn you alive now. You'll never get your filthy hands on the G. I'm not the only one after it. Realize that. And you won't die alone.
Hit that one first. Then we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll hit this one. And then we'll turn back and hit the next one. Then we're going to start over here, hit this one. And then hit this one. And that's it. Easy go. We're going to head out here. We're going to go through this door that requires our little bracelet that we just picked up. And we're going to make a left here. Through this area. Ada's chasing down the doctor. She's going to go through a little cutscene where Ada gets hurt, and then we're going to cut back to Leon. So right here on the bridge, cutscene happens. As you guys know, I just skipped through the cutscenes. I got time for no cutscenes. And here comes Leon. Segment. So here we go. Leon comes back.
Ada, where are you?
Oh no, he can't. Does he go up? Yeah, he goes up through this little switch right here. Cool deal. So we're gonna come around here to our item box. If you really want to conserve the shotgun ammo, I mean, I personally am going to use the handgun bullets, because whenever I have a chance to use handgun bullets, I will, as opposed to using shotgun shells, because those can all be saved for like the last boss and, you know, situations where you really need it, as opposed to just using them all willy-nilly. I'm gonna drop down here in the water, and we're just gonna go down this path here. Make a left right here. Wrong area. It's actually down and to the left here. We're gonna pick up some, I think it's handgun bullets, shotgun shells, something we can use. So it's right down here. And 2 shotgun shells. Because we like shotgun shells. We're gonna go to the left here. Make our way down here. And we're gonna walk up here. We're gonna have some zombies to deal with. I think this guy, all he got is a tape. If you want to see the tape and play it later, you can. I'm not worried about it. Alright. Come up here. We have a knife. And we finish him off. Nice. Coming through here. We got one zombie here. You can finish him off right here if you want. So you don't have to deal with him later. Same thing with this guy right here.
Son of a bitch. What the?
So we got a lucky critical hit on that one. And like I said, we're dealing with these guys, so we don't have to deal with them later. Cool deal. So we're gonna have a key for that later. We got all these zombie clear up here. We're gonna actually end up coming back from this direction to pick up this piece, but when we do, we'll also pick up the treatment facility key so we can get that and grab some other items that we want. But for now, we're just gonna come down here and keep going. Got another knife here. And that's it for the waterway. We're gonna slide down here. And we're gonna come this way. There's gonna be a blue herb to our left. We can grab that later though. And we're just gonna push all the way through. We might end up using our knife right here. We'll see. So we got our little swampland creature, I call him, down here. When he comes up, we're gonna use a knife to escape him. And since we did that, then we'll be able to run over here quickly. We paid the price. And we're going up. Cool deal.
Cable car. Interesting.
Gonna run through the door here. Some shotgun shells over here. If you're Claire in this room, you have to fight 3 zombies. I advise just to use your flare, your grenade launcher, and just kill them all real quick. So S, Zeke. I think it's F, yeah, for the solution. I think this is more Magnum shells. Am I wrong? Yeah. I'm not gonna use the Magnum, but just in case if you are using to go back in the police station and get the Magnum shells, now you know where they're at. Alright. Escape through here. Pick up the handgun shells right here. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and deposit these, tidy up everything a little bit. I'm gonna use a grenades here because grenades are good escape tools for the monsters we're gonna deal with. We got large gunpowder, small gunpowder. We're gonna wait, and once we get everything situated, we'll be able to use that. So this is a point where I like to save again. So this will be where the second save is at, and then of course the third save will be in the nest because I figured we covered a good amount of ground, and this is a real good time to save in case anything happens. So that's our first save, and then this is going to be our second save, as you guys can see. Oh, that's our third save, huh? Well, we're just gonna have to tough through the next segment and just not make a save, so that will be our third save. I think I accidentally saved an extra one, but the first save should be after you kill the first boss. The second save should be right here, and the third save should be in the nest. So basically I'll just play from this segment to the nest in one go. Shouldn't be too bad. I know what to do, but you get the idea of where you're supposed to save. You should save after the first boss, save right here, and then save and the nest facility right before you start doing the plant segment with all the plants. And yeah, that's it for that segment. So if you guys are on YouTube, you'll see the next video and check that out, which will finish off the game. And if you're watching this live, I'm going to take a quick break, use the bathroom, and then we're going to power through the rest of this game.